Good morning, folks. This is Mike Cayley 7. It's December 1st, 2016. Coming to you from central North Carolina. Riding my 2017 Ultra Limited. Her name is Grace. So this morning, I wasn't going to ride, but then I saw the weather and it said the rain has gone. So the rain already passed last night, right around 10 o'clock. A line of storms come through. Thankfully, in this area, they weren't so terrible. Farther down in the south, it was bad. But at least it helped put out the fires in Tennessee. Just terrible. So what's going on? Well, today's temperature is 55 degrees, I think. Maybe even higher than that. Maybe 60. For December 1st, that's pretty awesome. And yeah, semester's almost over for me. We're in the last couple of weeks of teaching. So I am preparing myself for my winter break. Oh, by the way, you might notice a taller windshield. So I put this baby on, I think I was on Sunday night. I did ride on Monday and I think Tuesday. It was in the 30s. It was great not to have the wind in my face. You see, the air ride seat, because it's full of air, it pushes you higher up on the seat, which means you're up in the wind, and that sucks. So I got this taller windshield, and man, I'm back to normal again. The only thing now I need to do is raise up my handlebars, because they're too low now. My seat's high and my handlebars are low. It's almost like having the beach bars. So I think it was $154 with tax for this. You just loosen the screws. There are 3 screws on the front of the fairing. You pop out the other one, and you got to be a little bit forceful with it because it's got these grabby things. Pop it out, and you slam the new one in. Well, not so much slam, but, you know, get it in there. Tighten up the screws, and you're all done. It doesn't make the bike look sleek at all. But you know what? I don't care about sleek, especially in the wintertime when I'm trying to remain warm. So, I guess today I'll talk about the weather. You with your turn, banana eater. So, somebody made a post on on Facebook last night on the Harley Electric Glide Riders group. They said, "How do you prepare for winter? What do you do for winter for your clothing, you know, to stay warm?" So, I'll tell you what I do. One thing is, I'm lucky I have this fairing right here, because this really helps. When I used to have the Road King, I didn't have a fairing, and I had extra wide beach bars, so my hands were way out here, you know, like way down there. And they were in the wind, you know, my hands were freezing all the time. So I had thin Thinsulate gloves, and I put on little thin glove liners, try to help. I don't have to worry about that anymore. because this fairing blocks so much of that wind. As a matter of fact, I can usually wear these gloves all winter now for short trips. They've got nothing in them. It's just leather. That's all it is. Welcome to Traffic Town. Ooh, it's bad today. I hope this asshole realizes that I'm here. There you go. All right. He seems to know now. So, yeah. The liner, I mean, not the liner, the fairing helps a lot. And the heated grips. Heated grips really help. So I got them on level 1 right now. I don't even need them. But now it's a luxury, right? So I find that level 2 is good right down to 35. Lower than that, level 3 seems to be a really good option. Now I do have heated gloves. FXRG from Harley. Electrically heated gloves. And it's a pain in the ass. You got to run the cords through and everything. But if you're desperate, that's a good thing you can do. And believe you me, that's the best solution. Because then your entire hand is warm. But they're pricey. I also have leather overpants. You probably can't see them, but I have 2 different ones. I have ones for kind of cold, and then I have ones for really cold, and I'm going on a long distance trip. The really cold ones, they've got pads, and they're, you know, insulated. They're the FXRG pants from Harley. And then I've got this jacket, FXRG jacket, which has a zip out liner. It's either zip out or button out. I can't remember now. But I'm not even wearing the liner most of the winter because it's not cold enough. In the summertime, I can't really wear this. It's too hot. But I'd say right up until April, I can wear this jacket. From October, or actually November to April, I can wear this jacket. I've got vents in it, so they designed it to work with the bike because the bike has those little wings on the side of the fairing that direct air to you, and they made the vent holes so that the wind goes right in them, and then they got vent holes out the back of the jacket you can zip, so the air just goes right through you. It's great. So that's pretty much how I deal with the cold. Now for the face, it really depends on what you're doing. Like if I'm moto vlogging and I'm wearing the half helmet, or if I just don't feel like wearing the full face helmet, then I have my balaclava, which is Velcro in the back, very thick. It's excellent. So that protects my face. And then I have snowmobilers goggles. I feel like this guy's trying to get around me on the right-hand side. So I have snowmobilers goggles, and they don't fog, which is awesome, because when it's really cold, you want to have something that absolutely will not fog. I'm talking like in the 20s, in the mid to low 20s and lower. Fogging is a huge problem, so. What is going on with this person's tires over here? See all these spots on the tires? What the hell? Anyway, if you don't want to deal with all of that mumbo jumbo and you want to wear a full face helmet, which is really one of the easier things you can do, then you can hang on a sec. I wanted to get the hell away from that person who kept climbing up my ass. Ay. Alright, Chihuahua. So the full face helmet really helps in the wintertime. If you don't want to deal with if you don't want to deal with the cold and all the preparations of balaclava and snowmobile goggles, just throw on a full face helmet. You will have problems with the fogging, even if it's got that pin lock thing on the inside. The colder it gets, the more you got to worry. So you can put on that anti-fogging stuff, the goop they have every day. You put it on, and the really cold stuff. I don't know, here's a question for you. How many of you, let's say the road conditions were not icy at all and not salty at all. It was a nice sunny, dry day, and the temperature was, let's say, 32. What would you do? Would you ride? Let me know. It's Mike Haley 7. I'll talk to you later.